The hum of machinery filled the quiet cabin, nestled deep within the Martian wilderness. Old man Isaac Baxter sat at the table, staring at a can of synthetic cranberry sauce. His gnarled hands rested on the table, their wear and tear telling the story of a lifetime spent terraforming Mars. He glanced at the dusty photo of his late wife, Miriam, propped against the salt shaker. "Another year, Miriam," he murmured. "Just me and the sauce again." Mars wasn't what Isaac had envisioned when he signed up for the Mars Terraforming Initiative 40 years ago. The dream of a bustling human colony had fizzled, leaving behind a scattered few who were either too stubborn or too nostalgic to return to Earth. Isaac was both. His cabin, cobbled together from salvage materials, was a testament to resilience and a touch of desperation. Outside, red dust storms roared, painting the sky a deep ochre. Thanksgiving had been his wife's favorite holiday, but without her, and without anyone else, he found little reason to celebrate. As he contemplated heating up his freeze-dried turkey substitute, the cabin's proximity alarm buzzed. He frowned, hobbling over to the monitor. Visitors were rare on Mars, and the storms made travel nearly impossible. The screen flickered to life, showing a small, haggard spacecraft wobbling dangerously low. Isaac squinted. "Looks like one of those old VR-33 cargo shuttles," he muttered. The ship's comm crackled to life. "This is Captain Kira Solis of the Lucky Star. We're making an emergency landing. Systems failing, requesting immediate assistance." Isaac's heart skipped a beat. He grabbed his jacket and stepped outside, bracing against the wind. Moments later, the Lucky Star crash-landed just a few hundred meters away, its hull battered but intact. Unexpected guests. Isaac reached the ship just as its ramp hissed open. A young woman stumbled out, holding a toolbox. Behind her, two figures emerged, a towering cyborg with mismatched limbs and a small robot carrying a crate of supplies. "Captain Solis?" Isaac asked, raising his voice above the storm. "Yeah, that's me," Kira said, brushing dust from her jacket. Her face was streaked with soot, but her eyes shone with determination. "Our navigation system fried mid-flight. We've got enough power to survive, but we're not going anywhere anytime soon." Isaac glanced at the ship. It was clear they were stranded. He nodded toward his cabin. "Storm's only getting worse. You're welcome to wait it out inside. A Thanksgiving like no other." Back in the cabin, the small group crowded around Isaac's table. Kira introduced the cyborg as Harlan and the robot as Pip. Harlan was surprisingly gentle for someone with a metal arm and glowing red eyes, while Pip busied itself inspecting Isaac's modest belongings with childlike curiosity. Isaac heated up what little food he had, dividing it among them. The meal was meager, reconstituted mashed potatoes, canned vegetables, and that synthetic cranberry sauce. But for the first time in years, Isaac didn't feel alone. As they ate, Kira explained their mission. They were scavengers, combing the Martian surface for ancient tech left behind by the original colonists. "Not much left worth finding," Isaac said, sipping his tea. "Sometimes it's not about the tech," Kira replied. "Sometimes it's just about surviving another day." Isaac nodded. He knew that feeling all too well. The gift of luck. The storm lasted 3 days. In that time, the unlikely group grew closer. Isaac shared stories of the early days of terraforming, while Kira and her crew regaled him with tales of their adventures across the Martian frontier. On the final evening, Harlan pulled a device from their wrecked ship, a portable fusion generator, rare and invaluable. "We can't fix our NAV system without the right parts," Kira said, "but this should keep your cabin powered for the rest of your life." Isaac stared at the generator, his eyes misting over. "Why would you do that?" "You gave us shelter and food when you didn't have to," Kira said with a smile. "Consider it a Thanksgiving gift, a new beginning." When the storm cleared, Isaac helped the crew repair their ship. As they prepared to leave, Kira handed him a small comm device. "Stay in touch," she said. "Mars is big, but it doesn't have to feel so empty." For the first time in years, Isaac felt a flicker of hope. As the lucky star disappeared into the horizon, he returned to his cabin, now humming with the steady power of the fusion generator. Isaac sat down at his table, the photo of Miriam still watching over him. For the first time in years, he spoke with a smile. "Looks like we're not so alone anymore, Miriam. Happy Thanksgiving." And for the first time in decades, it truly was